will take 4 days, yes, from today to Friday. And Saturday, everybody will be going home. So please don't get homesick. Make sure you have the most fun that you can actually make and have good memories captured from Tanzania for the Ugandans and a good networking time kutoka kwa Tanzania na Uganda.
When we were doing the research, we found that fashion has one of the clearest revenue streams. You can clearly see where they're sourcing their fabric from, buttons and everything. And they go to the tailors, they show them the design, the pattern cutters. There was a clear chain of players. The designer is one of them, and then you take your clothing and you go into a store, you sell, so that's the retail as well. And we found that in all of these points in the value chain, people cannot access financial products from banks. So we started piloting and we gave out loans to creative businesses, fashion, crafts, handmade items, photography, interior design, interior decor. Those are our value chains that we started with.
A business model canvas came from this process of business model generation. It's a collection. It's a model that it's a collection of 450 contributors who are business personnel who sat down and contributed to formulate the business model canvas. It's a canvas that gives you a picture. You as the owner of a business, you as the main part of your business or of the creativity process. It gives you a picture of what your business is like. First, before going to the market or before introducing a business to anyone else. It gives you a better understanding of what your business entails.
Another thing that maybe I would want and I really wanted to talk about, it's the finishing. Finishing, I think maybe it might apply to all of us. Finishing, for me, I've seen, I will do a piece. Well, my advertising tools are the social media. I'll put up the piece, and after a few days, someone will tag me. And I'll go to that page and I find a piece that I've designed it. When I look, even in the pictures, I notice the details. Like if someone sees this, will know this is not Njipai. Why? So for me to be different, for Njipai to be different, I look into the small touches, small things that most people don't look at, the finishing touch. That's what will sell you.
So, CDEA Fashion Bootcamp, why am I here? We're talking about branding. We're talking about marketing. We're talking about getting you guys out there. But I thought that I'm going to tilt it around and start with branding. Okay? Why am I starting with branding? I am here not because I'm probably the only or the most creative person in Uganda. I am here because I think we have created a great brand for ourselves. A brand that is now, a prestigious aspect of everything Ugandan. And before anyone else is thought about, Arapapa comes up. We evaluate it. If we pass, we go. If we fail, we don't allow to fail. So if it comes our way, it is ours. And so I want for each one of you to start to regard yourselves as brands. Okay? If you're going to make it, you have to have a powerful vision. All right? Brands are promises. That's all I want for you to live from this workshop. Go read further, expound on it.
There's things which are going to be taught to you during this whole process, these 4 days. And we want you guys to actually produce at least one piece.
Baba, yeah. milango mtize lala mwana mlibe kalini milele mwana kwetu Nyamala. Ane chipela chabane lilogo chipela chabane lilogo chipela ane chipela kwe chabane lilogo chipela chabane lilogo chipela yewa yangu ngombola je hoye abe hoye chipela chabane lilogo chipela yewa yangu ngombola je hoye abe hoye chipela chabane lilogo mwana kwetu Nyamala. Ane chipela chabane lilogo chipela chabane lilogo chipela ane chipela kwe chabane lilogo chipela chabane lilogo chipela yewa yangu ngombola je hoye abe hoye chipela chabane lilogo chipela yewa yangu ngombola je hoye abe hoye chipela chabane lilogo kadukira sahani yangu kadukira nyange nyange kadukira sahani yangu kadukira sahani yangu kadukira nyange nyange kadukira sahani yangu kadukira nyange nyange kadukira sahani yangu kadukira nyange nyange kadukira
I feel so nice and overwhelmed because it shows me a sign of cooperation as an East African community, and I feel like if we continue with such cooperations, then we shall have a better East Africa in the future.
First of all, I want to recognize the efforts of culture development East Africa. I think that you guys are doing a fabulous job. I am impressed by Ayeta, who came, all the way here to get this set up as well. I think that what I have seen today in the program that you sent to me, that I've looked at, is what should have started happening, I think, decades ago. This is what Africa needs. This is what East Africa needs. This is what each of our countries need, for us to be able to experiment, hear from all sectors, all angles of the arts, as well as the related fields, communication, business, branding, marketing. There has to be an effort made to equip the creatives, especially the young creatives of East Africa. They have a huge future. We are more or less, the arts in East Africa is more or less still very virgin. And so if it's developed now, the future can only be bright. Well done.
Africa is a beautiful continent. Our situations need solutions, not incitement. Use the media for a positive enlightenment, for the children of the future in the world. Yeah, life is so tricky. Oh, things are so fishy. Oh, life is so tricky. Things are so fishy. What do we say? What do we say? What do you say? I didn't come here to fight. I didn't come here to fight with you. I didn't come here to fight. I don't see the need for complications. Hakuna Matata. What do we say? What do we say?
Niko moja, kesho niko na wewe, basi ukaniombe kwa wazazi wako wanielewe. Ninaonekana jangili, kijana mdogo, sina fikiri mimi, irani yangu dhamiri, tuishi wawili wala si mafikiri. Nilikwenda matembezi, matapeli, wakamuona wangu mbele.
This workshop, the 3-day workshop, was very intensive. There was so much to learn, so much to consume in just, 72 hours. Is that 72 hours? Even less than that. We haven't reached 72 hours yet. And so many things that were very helpful and beneficial as a growing artist. I like to say growing, not upcoming, because you're already an artist. So how do you say upcoming artist? I'm already an artist, but you are always growing day by day. And of course, you do think you know a lot of things, but until you come together with other artists and professionals who have been doing it for so many years, whom themselves are also still learning, we come together. My God, it's just bombastic. It blossoms, and you find out there are actually so many things that you have to know, you need to know if you want to make music as your career, you know, in the business department, in the professional department, and in life, really. Your
Hey guys. Yo. Waafrika, you have good hearts.
Mimi nashukuru sana CDA kwa kuarrange kitu kama hichi. Kuleta workshop kama hii kwa watu wa Tanzania, Uganda na Kenya. Inatuunganisha sana. Ingawa serikali zetu wanaweza kosa kuelewa kinachoendelea ama kusupport, lakini sisi kama watu binafsi tunachukua majukumu kama hayo kwa mikono yetu na kuendeleza. Tusisubiri authority kutufanyia. Alafu pia nashukuru sana, imekuwa vizuri wanafunzi pia, si wanafunzi tu, ni wasanii ambao wamejitokea na wamejitokeza pia, wanataka they want to learn, you know. You keep on learning as you come here. So, and I have learned a lot. Nimelearn sana kukua na ubuntu, kukua na kuweza kukua mkweli kabisa. Safi sana.
And my experience here is, this has been an epiphany for me, basically. It's been the best thing that has ever happened to me, and I think that me agreeing to come to this boot camp was an eye-opener, and I've learned a lot, more than I imagined that I would learn. I mean, I've been told things, I've been challenged in a way that I would never have been challenged if I stayed back in Uganda and just focused on playing my music.
Cheza tucheze, mimi na wewe, to your sweet, sweet melody. And cheza tucheze, mimi na wewe, to your sweet, sweet melody.
Tucheze kitandani, tukichoka kwenye kiti, wewe ni pazia yangu.
Yeah, cheza tucheze, mimi na wewe, to your sweet, sweet melody. Kamata, ongeza, raia, to your sweet, sweet melody. Kamata, zungusha, ongeza, raia, to your sweet, sweet melody.
The workshop here was very, very nice. This was actually not the first time that I was teaching in Tanzania, but it was the first time I was teaching a group of people from different countries in East Africa. And to have the challenge of the Ugandan students and the Tanzanian students, and especially the challenge of language, was very interesting. And of course there's also a different culture. I mean, the Ugandans remind me so much of the Kenyans, while the Tanzanians are so polite. And so it was a very interesting experience. We were lucky because we got a really good group of talented singers. And of course you never know that beforehand. Not only that, but the group was really gelling with each other. I mean, as in every workshop, there are ups and there's downs, right? So the first day we worked on songwriting, and it was a really, really good day. But then at the final performances, there were a few groups who really just didn't get it. And so we had to fight a little bit, you know? And we had to create some tension in the class. just to make sure that people got serious and that everybody put their noses in the same direction. Because we were here to do something and to change the way these guys were writing songs and girls writing songs and looking at their career. So then
Watu wanalalamika, tamu wengine ni chungu, hakuna hata cha kupika, sina uwezo wa Mungu. Watu wanalalamika, tamu wengine ni chungu, sina hata cha kupika, sina uwezo wa Mungu. Ninyanyuke ama nikimbie piti moto.
Childhood laughter bubbles up, yeah. My memories all fulfill my cup, yeah. My worries so away though my mouth is loud.
I erected a chapel and now I created a ward. Celebrate as and the spirit and graces. Let's expose the beauty that lies hidden. Let's expose the beauty that lies hidden.
When I cease to breathe, when the speed don't come, your freedom comes over me. My body to life,
to life, to life, to life.
When I cease to breathe,
when I cease to breathe,
comes over me. Angels bring my body to life.
Say kazine, na kucheza, na 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 kazine.
Actors, many actors, even our good actors. I don't believe there are many bad actors, right? But even our good actors. That's why I tell you guys, like when you deal with guys here and you do film, it's not necessary for you to do it in English. Because you can have a very good actor. There's a Tanzanian guy actually, he has acted in The Hostel. He's a guy called Hossein. Yeah, he's very good. He's from TZ. I hired him for The Hostel. Very good, brilliant guy. Handsome, he's a model, you know, can act. But the first thing we realized in auditions, English, right? He couldn't speak English. But when he would speak Luganda, Swahili, yeah, perfect. So it's the thing about encouraging him. No, be comfortable, right? So if you find a good actress or actor over here, don't insist that they should do English first. Because, you know, I don't know if you guys know this. When you speak in your local language, right? Your accent changes. Yeah? Intonation changes, right? Even your swag, the way you say a word. Yeah? You have that natural thing, yeah? When you speak in another language, your brain readjusts, you know, your changes. And even your mind, the way it will interpret a word physically is not the same. This is like a fact of science. For the director to feel that she has what she wants. So again, it's patience and discipline. Am I helping you guys? Yeah? Why for me it's important that you guys who want to do film, and that's what I was telling you guys, you want to sell your film, perfect. But this is what sells your film, right? If you came to me with this film, with your treatment, your biographies, this script, and even you just show me some of that footage, I know you're a serious filmmaker. I can put my money there. Yeah? You understand?
children of the future in the world.